This is Scott Donnell with DW Drums, reporting from the 2014 NAMM show for Harmony Central. Let's take a look at another flagship item here at the NAMM show. This is our Icon line of snare drums within our Collector Series line, and what's very unique about these drums is a couple things. First and foremost, DW doesn't do Signature Series products, so for us to do something like this was a bit of a stretch. And we don't consider these to be Signature Series snare drums, even though the shell configurations and sizes of these drums are as played by the drummers who are honored here. The idea behind these drums was to not only honor the drummers, but the legacy of the music they've created, and that's the whole idea behind Icon. And ironically enough, the genesis for this was Charlie Watts, who's not even featured here. He's currently on tour with the Rolling Stones, and he has a snare drum that has these wood inlaid Rolling Stones tongues all the way around it. And so when we decided to go back and actually launch a series like this, we picked what we feel are some of the most iconic drummers in the DW family. It's certainly rock drummers. So we have Roger Taylor from Queen, we have Neil Peart from Rush, and we have Nick Mason from Pink Floyd. And we've taken motifs from these bands that we think are very recognizable. This is the Queen crest, designed by Freddie Mercury. Again, it's important to note, this is not a paint job. This is an actual exotic wood inlay. So all of these pieces that you're seeing here, including the Queen name, the ribbon, the lions, these are all laser cut out of exotic wood, and they're meticulously placed into this veneer that we now turn into a drum. So these are collector's items, they're playable instruments. Neil Peart's drum, as you see over here, is his Time Machine motif that we used. He's been playing since the Time Machine tour and just played on the Clockwork Angels tours. So these are all, again, and you can see here that these are all exotic woods that are laser cut. Even this little gear right around here, that is walnut. This is Padauk. You know, we've got ebony, so we've got all sorts of different woods incorporated to recreate these paint jobs that we had done for Neil. Dark Side of the Moon, very recognizable with the waveform and the prism. This is really a sharp-looking drum with that really highly figured bird's eye maple in the back. This is ebony here. Actually, the way we did this rainbow here was a bit of a challenge. It turns out these are all dyed basswoods. So these are dyed, again, there really isn't any paint other than the clear lacquer you see over the veneer. So it's the inlays are really impressive. It's a limited edition, I should mention. There's 250 of each drum being made. Each iconic drummer is donating their royalties to the charity of their choice. And if you go to dwdrums.com, you can see a video that talks about the project and also where that money is getting donated. So we're really excited about this. The catchphrase for the ad campaign for this is going to be "no signature required," because again, we don't feel these are signature snare drums. We feel these are iconic, and we feel they're works of art, and again, very playable instruments. So check out Icon. Go to dwdrums.com.